Velen is the holiest guy in all of WoW. When you think of him, you can imagine a beacon of light, and being Anduin's mentor, it's only fitting. Right now, Priest is in a really bad spot, least popular, lowest win rate. Although the core classic set could certainly use some rebalancing, could a darker, evil, twisted and more sinister Velen bring something new to the table? Well, let's have a look. Shadow Priest has always been a part of the class in WoW, although you may have some difficulty getting in a raid. In Hearthstone there have been decks ever since the beta, but never been quite that competitive. Could some new Shadow cards add some possibilities? And how about this evil Dark Velen with some flavour? Well, introducing Velen's Soul Drinker. He's 5 mana, 4/4, Battlecry, cast Shadow form if already in Shadow form level 2, then go into Vampire form instead. This means you get Shadow form for free, or it upgrades it even further to level 2. Else we get a brand new, more bloodthirsty Vampire form, and this deals 3 damage to a target and restores 3 health to your hero. Velen literally sucks the life force out of them.
How unfortunate for you.
Next, some Shadow form minions to help out. Enter Shadow Cultist. She's 1 mana, 2/1, and Death Rattle, put a Shadow form from your deck into your hand. So similar to Mad Scientist, it gives some early aggression and a way to guarantee getting your hands on that Shadow form. You still need to spend 3 mana, but it allows you to build and set up a deck more in depth all around Shadow form.
Your life's end is approaching!
Going even further, here's another one from half cards. Shadow Seeker, 1 mana, 1/2, Battlecry. The next Shadow form you play costs 0, so like Cho'Gall, but this lasts the entire game until you actually cast the Shadow form. Even if you draw it 10 turns later, it doesn't matter, you can instantly surprise your opponent.
I will feast on your soul!
And here's another one from half cards, I loved it. Shadow Shaper, 4 mana, 4/4, Battlecry. If your hero is in Shadow form or Vampire form, then summon a Shadow Fiend. This gives a huge tempo boost to really exploit the Shadow form. If you can pull it off, you can begin to see all the combos forming.
Well met.
Last one, we've had minions, how about one spell? Shadow Blast, 2 mana, deal 2 damage. If in Shadow form or Vampire form, deal 5 damage instead. Compared to Smite, it's less efficient, but if you do get a combo, then it's a targetable Mind Blast, final face damage, or obliterate a minion. Alright, so conclusions. Could this all fit into a grand Shadow Priest archetype? Well, it would be interesting seeing what decks people would come up with, all the variety and such. You can just run Velen completely on his own, a little surprise for your enemies, or Cultists and Seekers, no others, an aggro style deck, or why not just go for it and run all the cards, really try and push for that vampiric form. Be fun to see it all happen. Anyways, what do you guys think? Next up, a certain rogue is back and redeemed. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.